Previously?
Done my bit by putting a stop on their petition.
Yeah, the petition that Susan is shoving under the nose of anybody that can write their own name.
I've done what I can. Now, it's your turn.
He's a total control freak.
And you act before you think.
I just think that maybe you shouldn't be hanging around waiting for someone who's not 100% into you.
Instead of going to help him, I ran off and saved myself.
Got some plants I need to pick up and unload at the nursery.
Let me do that.
No, really.
Everybody needs good neighbors with a little understanding. You can find the perfect blend. Neighbors should be there for one another. That's when good neighbors become good friends.
Mate, are you okay?
What happened? Did I hit something?
Okay, Gran, calm down, all right? You're going to blow a fuse.
Oh, Ben, I didn't see you.
I was patting Bossy.
Oh, I'm calling an ambulance.
Oh, Ben, I am so sorry.
Okay, Gran, don't. Okay, you look worse than him. Ambulance, please.
Okay, I'm all yours. What do you want to talk to me about?
What's this?
I have absolutely no idea. You tell me, since you've obviously been rifling through my stuff.
Why do you have the petition against the school closure?
Amy, I have had a whole parade of concerned citizens come through here this morning. I mean, any one of them could have left here.
In your drawer? Come on. I know this petition was going to ruin your plans for Erinsborough High. You stole it, didn't you?
Hey, where are you going?
No, I'm not interested in hearing any more lies.
All right.
When?
Night of the fire.
Did you start it?
No, of course I didn't. Amy, I had to stop this petition from getting out because I have got a hell of a lot of money riding on this freestyle development plan.
Ah, so all that talk about helping your community was just a spin?
No, it's the truth. Because I am putting my money where my mouth is.
Yeah, I know what money means to you. Enough to push aside anything in your way.
Amy, I did not start that fire.
Okay, fine, you're not an arsonist, but you're a greedy opportunist. You know, I can't believe this. I was about to ask you if me and Jimmy could move in.
Oh, hey, I would have loved that if you could... Oh, come on, just let me explain, please. Amy, come on.
Okay, you have 2 fractured ribs on your right side. Now, I can prescribe some painkillers, but my best advice is try not to laugh or sneeze.
I'll do my best.
So no other injuries?
No.
Oh, thank goodness. I was so worried.
How's Miss Canning?
I'll be seeing her next. I suspect she's more shaken than anything else.
She's normally such a careful driver.
I was patting Bossy. She wouldn't have seen me.
She's lucky it wasn't any more serious.
Oh, I don't call being hit by a car lucky.
I'm fine, Gummy. You didn't have to rush.
Of course I did.
And darling, can you still make your appointment?
Oh, what appointment?
It's nothing. It's nothing. The school board was meeting with the Department of Education. I was going to go, but the board can handle it.
But if this is about making sure the school stays open, you have to go.
Well, I am more concerned about making sure that you're okay.
Oh, please, Gummy. You really should go.
Darling, it's your commitment that's kept the school open so far. You can't just pull up at the last hurdle.
I don't even know what I'm going to say. If I still had the petition plus the online one, I'd at least have something tangible to show them. But without them, it's just going to be my word against Paul's.
Well, what about all the letters in the West Waratah Star?
And the comments on the school social media pages.
The community is rallying here. But the department's not going to know that unless you wave it under their nose.
Are you sure you're okay?
No, the school needs you more than I do.
Okay, well, I reckon I can make it if I hurry, all right?
Catch you
You be
later.
careful. Yeah.
Hey, there's a sale on at the electronics superstore. I'm thinking I might go get myself a new laptop. You know, I'm going to show Paul that I'm actually taking this job seriously.
In what universe does a bodyguard need a laptop?
I've got to be on top of any online threats that he gets, right? I won't go all out.
Uh-huh.
Well, what if I just get one of those convertible notepad things? What do you reckon?
Amber, can you please talk my boyfriend out of buying something that he doesn't need?
What?
Never mind.
Sorry, I'm just trying to get my Wi-Fi connected so I can video call Chris and Lucy. Did you want to say hi?
Oh, that's all right.
Sorry, I wasn't thinking straight. I was just so excited when I heard they had the baby.
Oh, when did that happen?
A few days ago. You You knew, right?
Oh, yeah, I knew. Yeah.
Sorry, I mean, you don't have to. I get it.
No, of course he does. That's great news. I'm gonna go check out this sale. I'll leave you to it.
Are you okay?
I was just about to ask you the same thing. You know, with all the baby.
The baby stuff? No, it's fine. I spoke to Chris heaps during my pregnancy. He was really supportive. And he and Lucy have a perfect, healthy little baby. What more could you want for your friends?
That is 185 over 115. It's dangerously high. I'm going to up your dosage of antihypertensives. I want you to check in with your dietitian again.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey, I heard what happened. You know, those plans could have waited. I wish you told Sonia that you weren't feeling well.
I was fit as a fiddle when I left Sonia.
I told you last week you need to take it easy.
Well, this has happened before.
It wasn't serious.
It was. If you had any suspicions you weren't well, you should not have got in that car.
Well, she was only trying to help us.
Yeah, try something out to Ben.
Oh, poor love. Is he still here? Can I pop over and see him?
No, I'll go.
Oh, but I want to apologise to him.
No, you need to rest. You're doing too much thinking of others and none about yourself. Can you take it easy, please?
You're disappointed that I haven't come clean with him.
It's bad enough you harm your own health with this self-flagellation act. Now you've hurt my grandson.
I will talk to Ben.
You need to tell Toadie why you're doing this.
I can't.
Look, the guilt is not going to go away. You just have to deal with it. Otherwise, the next person you hurt might not be so lucky.
You know, every time I think Paul's coming good, he just blows it.
I think I should go to the cops.
Amy, that's huge.
I know. Reporting your father to the police isn't exactly every daughter's dream.
Spilling the truth about Paul might seem like the best way to make him face what he did, but think about how that'll affect you.
But what about the fire? I mean, yeah, he swore he didn't have anything to do with it, but come on, everyone knows he's done it before.
Yeah, it doesn't mean he'd do it again.
Okay, I don't like thinking like this either, but I can't trust him anymore.
I don't think going to the cops is the answer.
I do. Let them deal with it.
And who is that gorgeous little bundle you've got there?
Meet the newest member of the family.
She's beautiful.
And we finally settled on a name.
Yeah, Anne.
That is so lovely. So she's been going well? No feeding or sleeping issues?
No, not at all. And the birth went really smoothly too.
It's easy for you to say.
True. This one did all the hard work. No, she was incredible.
The moment they put her on my chest, and I held her in my arms for the first time, I just felt so full of love, like I was gonna burst.
And how are you finding being a dad?
Well, I've forgotten what a good night's sleep is, but it's all worth it.
So, how are things back there?
Do you see Nate around much?
Yeah. He lives in the same street, so he's around.
Can you do me a favour? Can you just say hi to him for me? Tell him I hope that he's doing okay.
Yeah, I will.
Well, we should probably go. It's almost time for a feed.
So we'll talk again soon.
I'll say bye-bye, Annie.
Bye.
Chris sounds happy.
You just don't want him to be happy around you? Have you spoken to him lately?
No, look, I know I should. And it's not because I still have feelings for him, because I don't. I've moved on.
Yeah, you and Aaron are great together.
Yeah, and Aaron's a lot of fun. I never thought I'd say this, but hearing Chris talk about fatherhood just really reminds me of how responsible he is.
Yeah, well, being a parent is nothing but responsibilities.
Yeah. We broke up because I wasn't ready for that. But it feels like I ended up with a kid after all. Only as my boyfriend.
Amy, will you please call me back or at least come and see me so I can talk to you? Okay, bye. Oh, thought Amy would have warned you off.
Did you set fire to the school?
So you have spoken to her. How is she?
No, she's not good.
Daniel, I did not have anything to do with that fire. Please, you do believe me, don't you?
It doesn't matter what I believe because Amy's reporting you to the cops.
Reporting what? I haven't done anything.
You stole the petition.
Yes, but she didn't want to hear why I did it.
Yeah, well, coming up with a justification isn't exactly going to fix this.
Hey, A reason is not the same as justification.
Oh, there you go again. How can you still not see what you're doing wrong? You might believe in what you're doing, but others don't. And the more you stick to your guns, the more right you give them to tear you down.
You know what? I understand that people are angry with me at the moment. You and Amy, come on, you're family. You have to have faith in me.
Oh, do we?
Yeah, well, that's what you believe, isn't it?
Not blind faith. I had to learn that the hard way, and so has Amy.
All right, so what do I do then?
You show her she's wrong about you.
Okay, stop what you're doing.
Why?
Because I got you a present.
Now you're pointlessly spending money on me as well as yourself.
Don't worry, I didn't get a laptop in the end. Go on, take a look, Grumpy. It's a portable battery to recharge your phone. I got myself one too. I thought that was going to cheer you up. I know it must have been tough seeing Chris again.
Return it.
What?
I don't need you to buy me new toys.
Yeah, says the man playing cork basketball. I'm lost, Nate. Like, you didn't like my last job, now you don't like this job. You don't even want presents from me. What do you want?
I want you to stop acting on every little impulse and grow up.
Hi. Now listen, I hope you're not about to offer to take Nell for a walk or clean out our bins or something. The last thing Sonia and I want is for you to end up in one of these.
Oh, no. Actually, I came here to tell you that I don't think I'm going to be able to help you and Sonia anymore.
Oh, great. Excellent. Perfect. You know, we really appreciate everything you've done.
I want to keep pitching in, but apparently it's my blood pressure. Carl says I have to make changes.
Please, no more apologising. You have gone above and beyond. I don't know how we're going to ever repay you.
Oh, you don't owe me anything.
All the same, we really appreciate it. Thank you.
I left you in the fire.
What?
I heard you when I was in the school, and I left you there. I just ran.
The person coughing?
That was me.
Sonia said it was because of you that she knew where I was.
Well, I told her I thought I heard someone calling out.
But you didn't say it was me.
I was so ashamed that I ran. I just wasn't thinking straight.
You know what? It was a fight or flight moment. Fear can be very overwhelming. But we both survived, so let's keep it that way and stop tempting the cardiac gods by overdoing it on my behalf.
So you forgive me?
If it wasn't for you, I may never have been found. There is nothing to forgive. Come here.
Thank you.
Amy, I am sick of playing phone tag. Can you just call me so we can have a talk about this, please?
There we go. There is the petition that Susan Kennedy was compiling to stop the school closure. I took it from her office the night it burnt down, but I have to tell you, I did leave the school grounds before the fire started.
Would you like to call Tim Collins before you say any more?
What for? I haven't got anything to hide.
Right. And what's prompted this sudden declaration?
I want my daughters to know I'm telling the truth.
So you're confessing to stealing the petition? And that's it?
So if you just want to, jot something down in a little notebook, I'll sign it and then I'll get out of your hair.
Actually, I have a few more questions.
Really? What are they?
Well, I'd like to put them to you in the interview room, so if you'd follow me, Mr. Robinson.
Oh, Mark, don't be silly. I haven't got time for that sort of nonsense.
Well, consider this a formal request for your assistance into the arson attack on Erinsborough High. What time did you enter the principal's office?
Oh, around 7.
And how did you gain entry?
Door was unlocked.
Did Mrs. Kennedy give you permission to enter her office?
No.
Did you enter with intent to steal the petition?
I don't recall.
Once you had the petition, where did you go?
I left the school.
What, you weren't worried about anyone seeing you?
Oh, for goodness sakes, I was hardly waving the petition around like a bat, and besides, I'm the mayor. I had every right to be at the school that night. Oh, come on, this is ridiculous. I've answered your questions. Can I go now?
Sit down, Mr. Robinson.
I have nothing else to tell you.
Well, in that case, I'm informing you that you're going to be charged under the Crimes Act.
Would you use your brain? I wanted Eden Hills to take over the school. They'd hardly buy a burnt-out shell, would they?
Maybe. Maybe not. But for now, I'm charging you with burglary and theft.
Look, I didn't have time to cook something fresh, and I didn't want to turn up empty-handed with just an apology.
Miss Kenny, you've already apologised at least twice.
Well, now I'm going to do it for a third time.
It wasn't really your fault. You didn't see me.
Yes, but you deserve an explanation.
What's to explain? It's not like you meant to hit me.
No, that's true, but I do feel responsible. Please, take it. I'm not sure if you've ever done something that you're not very proud of, you know, something you're deeply ashamed of even. But if you have, well, the guilt sits in your gut like a rock, and that's what was happening to me today when I got into the car. And I was stewing over it like an old fool when all I should have been doing is owning up to what I did from the start.
You don't think the memory might have started to fade? Like if you'd have waited?
No, not something like this. I mean, being honest about what happened is the only way to move on.
More presents. I deserve them.
Don't worry, I didn't spend any more money. Ta-da!
It's a drawer.
Yeah, not just any drawer. It's one from my room. You know, I've cleared it out just for you. You know, for your clothes and stuff.
And you carried it all this way?
Yeah, well, let's be honest. Bringing the entire tall boy here would have looked goofy. I was going for dead serious. Will you, Nate Kinski, accept my empty drawer?
I will. Oh, hello. Splinter.
Sorry, that wasn't meant to happen.
No, I should be the one apologising. I really unloaded on you before.
Yeah, well, seeing Chris again must have been tough.
Yeah. I wanted to talk to him without it bothering me, but I couldn't even say hello. Clearly Chris has moved on and is happy, and that made me question what I was doing, what we're doing.
Yeah, well, don't forget, you've moved on too. And I hope I make you happy. Especially after my lame attempt to show you where I want this relationship to go.
You do make me happy. And I love the draw. Oh, hello.
Sorry. Darling, surely the department didn't say no there and then.
Well, not directly, but they didn't seem very impressed with the posts and the comments that I showed them. They're bureaucrats. All they could focus on was the fire and how much it's going to cost to rebuild the school. Community support doesn't mean anything unless it comes with money.
Well, until they give a definitive answer, I'm not going to give up hope, and nor should you. Oh, hey, mate, come in.
G'day, Carl. Susan, I thought you might like this. It's a copy of your petition against the school closure.
I thought it was destroyed in the fire.
Yeah, well, it turns out someone stole it from your office prior to the fire starting.
Someone.
Yeah, well, I guess you'll find out soon enough. It was Paul.
Oh, it's unbelievable. Is there anything you won't stoop to?
What was he even doing there? You don't think he's responsible for the fire?
For now, he's denying it, and we don't have any real evidence pointing to him, so... OK, I'll leave you to it.
OK, thank you, mate. You're a saviour. Hey. Darling, you got the petition. This is good news.
I don't think it'll help.
It's a show of community support.
I told you, Carl, they're not listening. That fire pretty much killed any chance we had of saving the school.
Since when you want to give up?
Since now. I don't know what to do anymore. The school is all but lost.
Oh, my darling, no. Oh, Susan.
How'd it go?
Amy saw you head into the police station.
Well, I had to take responsibility for my actions. Didn't want to put the burden on you.
Thank
Proud
you.
of you, Uncle P.
Can you forgive me?
He did the right thing. So what happens next?
Well, I've been charged. Oh, and the council is holding an emergency meeting to discuss my position as Mayor Grey.
I've already heard the news.
Apparently.
How did they find out so quick?
Oh, probably one of the many people who didn't like my efforts to close down the school. Now they can't wait to tear me down.
At least you owned up to what you did.
Look, I'm sorry you have to go through this, but you did it. Now you have to face the consequences.
Hey, how you feeling?
A bit better, thanks. Can I help with anything?
Oh, no, it's all under control. Don't forget your tablets.
Would you, still be fighting for the school if there hadn't been a fire?
Oh, darling. I don't know.
If the police catch the people who started it, will that change your mind?
Maybe it's time I was a bit more realistic about it.
I'm sorry this happened.
So am I.
No, I mean, I'm really sorry. It was me. I started the fire.
Unmissable drama.
People nearly died in that fire, Ben.
Ben's confessed to starting the school fire.
What? Something this huge can't end with, I'm sorry, there are consequences.
Didn't start the fire on purpose. You've got to believe me.